Hey, Captain Clayton here. I wanted to go through something real quickly here. Arguably, the biggest question is going to be how much money we got to play with, right? Got a great idea, want to build a house, looks like this, go here, blah, blah, blah. How much money we got? How much house can I afford? Now, obviously, I'm not a loan officer, so I can't get exact, but I can at least give us a little tool to help us be in the ballpark of how much home you can afford. So check it out right here. All I've got, a piece of paper, pen, and a calculator. We'll hopefully figure something out. All right, so doing my best here. So a couple of things that a bank is going to look at, basically three things. They're going to look at your income, they're going to look at whatever debts we've got, and we're going to look at credit score. So credit score, I can't really estimate, but the income and debt stuff we can. So let's say we're working on salary. That's the easiest way to do it. So let's say we're making 50 grand a year, right? So what we got to figure out is how much a month we make. So pretty easy, just 50,000. Divide that by 12. So before taxes, roughly making over 4 grand a month. So I'll just put in 4 grand here. So then the bank is going to say that approximately 45% of that can go towards your mortgage. Take that times 0.45, 4,000, about 1,800. So then the next thing we got to figure out is what kind of debts we got. So let's say we've got credit card, right? Pay maybe 50 bucks a month on that. We got a car payment. I don't know, maybe 400 on that. The other things they're going to look for are any kind of medical stuff, alimony, child support going in or out, Social Security, any kind of income that we can count, or any kind of debts that we're paying off each month. Now, this isn't like utilities, gas, water, that kind of stuff. This is going to be stuff, credit cards, car payments, student loans, medical things. I think that's pretty much about it. So let's just say we've got just these two things. So about 450, right? So then we're going to take that 1,800 minus 450. And I am not good at math, so I'm just going to use the calculator like a cheater. So they're going to say about $1,350 is what you can afford for a monthly payment. So then that brings us to the next step. All right, so when you come into Clayton Homes, one of the tools that we've got, we'll probably pull up some stuff on this big TV screen in here. And this is one of the tools that we use. This is just frograte.com. Cute little frog right there. Super fun, right? This is just an online mortgage calculator. Nothing fancy, nothing very official, but again, gets us at least in the ballpark of what we might be dealing with. So remember that number we came up with earlier, about $1,350 a month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here $1,350. Now this is the part that is difficult just because we're kind of guessing at this point. We won't know what interest rate you qualify for basically until we do an application. But let's just put in here 6.5. Oh, shoot. Put that back at $1,350. So the bank will likely tell us we can afford 213 grand for the house, delivery, site improvements, all of that good stuff. Not official, but this at least gets us in the ballpark. And then you can play around with this as well. Let's say 1,350, that's a little bit too much, too high for us. Bring that down, maybe 1,100. You can see there, about 174. The other thing that will affect this is down payment. Let's say, we've got 20 grand for down payment. That's either gonna keep the same number up here and bring your monthly payment down, or we can go the other way, put this back at 11, and that'll afford you a little bit more house. So yeah, lots of different ways we can do this, different avenues to look at, different ways to move these numbers around. But yeah, like I said, at least gets us an idea of what we're dealing with and how much house we can afford. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have questions, which wouldn't surprise me, I'm not great at explaining this right here, but if you have questions, reach out to us, ask for Captain Clayton, and we'll get you the answers for you. All right, thanks.